Disclaimer, I may end up crying on this video, guys, because today we're going over the top mistakes that I've ever made in sneaker reselling. Honestly, guys, like I look back on some of the sales that I made in sneakers and I just look at it now, like what the prices are going for now, and it hurts me a little bit. It literally hurts my soul looking at that, because I know if I just held on to it until today, I could have made a lot more money. So I might end up shedding a tear on today's episode, because there's a lot of mistakes I made in sneaker reselling, and yeah, we're gonna be going over all of them. However, before we do that, I wanna let you guys know that the giveaway is still going on for these bad boys right over here, guys. Travis Scott SB Dunk Lows for Soul Steals members, and also a completely free giveaway over here for a pair of Jordan 1 Royal Toes. This one, you guys don't need to be members. This one, you do need to be members. I talk about all of that in a previous video up over here. You guys can check that video out. But basically, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, follow me on Instagram at Untied Hawaii, and also at Soul Steals on Instagram as well. And then also go to the link in the description below, and that will enter you in the giveaway. So check those things out, guys. I mean, somebody's gonna walk away with this insane pair right here, and you guys should not sell this because it would be a mistake, and it probably will end up on this episode a couple years down the line. Anyway, let's check out some of the bad mistakes that I made selling sneakers, guys. And the thing is, guys, I have not looked at these prices. I just kind of know that most of these prices went up. I haven't looked at the actual prices. So whatever I screenshot, like in my previous orders of the things I sold, I haven't looked at the current prices now. Some I kind of know, but yeah, I don't know the exact numbers. So it's starting to get real. So I took a lot of screenshots of like shoes that I've sold in the past, and this is the one that we're going to start off with over here. This is a pair of the Atmos Air Max 1 elephant prints. These were released in 2017, and I was able to cop a pair for retail, so I was super stoked over that, man. Size 8 Atmos elephants, and at the time, this was back in 2017 when I made the sale, so I sold it the same year. Probably a mistake because I sold it at that time for $347.75. That seemed like a lot of money at the time. I think they retailed for like $150 or something, so I doubled my money, you know. Good move, Bryson, good move. Or so I thought, because now when I check how much an Atmos is, it's going for $1,000. So yeah, if I waited 3 years, I could have tripled my money basically. Oh, this is gonna hurt me. This is only the first shoe too, and I know this is one of like the not so bad ones, but yeah. This is what I'm saying, guys. Like, hindsight is super 2020, because I mean, look, if I held, I would have made $1,000 instead of $350. So this is how this episode is gonna go. You guys are gonna watch me cringe basically all day. So let's continue on. Big mistake right there. Big mistake right there. Other mistakes though was thinking that Travis Scott's were not gonna go up as much as I thought they would, because I bought this Travis Scott over here, which was a size 10.5, and it was new with markings, right? So it was a little bit defective, so I was just trying to sell it, and I sold this pair for $300. Now, if I check what the price is nowadays for this Jordan 4 Travis Scott, oh, my heart, it's going for $980. Oh, and this is not even like a one that I had to wait longer for, because this was in 2018. So the Atmos that we saw was 3 years. This was only 2 years, and it shot up like significantly, guys. So I sold it for $300. If I held, I could have sold it basically for $1,000, and that's only in a span of a couple years. So if I waited 2 years, I could have made $700 more. That hurts me. That one hurts. That one hurts. And what hurts even more is that I actually sold 2 of these things. I sold 2 of them. I had a size 11 dead stock, and I sold it on freaking StockX for $277, guys. $275. I didn't even make $300 on this. Oh my gosh! If I just held, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, we're not gonna look at that, man. Oh man, so many mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I don't know if I should continue doing this, man. There's so many like bad moves that I made selling sneakers. It's real bad. So I don't know if we should do the Jordan 1s or the SBs next. I guess we should do the SBs first, because who would know that the SB market would come back in like full force, guys? Like, it's literally having a renaissance right now where all of the SBs are going for insane prices, and back in the day, like literally just a couple years ago, you could have got these shoes for significantly less. And conversely, if you guys held them, you could have sold them for a lot more now, which is what I'm thinking I should have did, because when I look at some of these shoes, man, it hurts me. It hurts, because some of these shoes now, they're going for crazy prices. Like this one right here, I sold a pair of Pierre Mondrians over here. I hope I said that right. Pierre Mondrian. I'm just lipping right now. So size. Oh, what the? This one hurts, bro. Oh man, that hurts me. Okay, so this Pierre Mondrian, I sold this back in 2017, right? And I sold it for a price tag of, oh, what the heck? I didn't even check the price tag until now. I sold it for a price tag of $80. I sold this for I'm getting goosebumps because I know I messed up on this. I sold this for $80. The bids are at $1,200 right now for these things brand new. So you can assume that a used pair would still fetch like upwards of close to $1,000, guys. So I sold this one for less than $100. Less than $100, and they're going for darn near close to $1,000 if it's used condition. If it's new, you guys got this. You guys are lucky because you guys are making bank, but Yeah, man untied, you really messed that one up. Okay, so let's check out this one right here. We got the Mama Bear Dunks. Mama Bear Dunks in the mid version, right? I sold this one back in 2017 as well. Sold it on GoDap, and we made a cool 190 bucks. Used condition, size 10, so it's probably not gonna be that crazy, right? Nowadays, they're going for... they're going for $1,700 now as the ask, and the last sale was 1,500 bucks. So just like that PA Mondrian, this one is probably fetching close to like $1,000 you could sell it for in used condition now. I sold it for less than 200 bucks. That's $800 I left on the table by not holding it. And you can't really predict that these things are gonna happen, but if you guys can kind of like see the foreshadowing into the future, like SBs were SBs. The SBs literally spurred a lot of like craze in the sneaker world. So I'm not sure why I didn't think back then, like why these shoes wouldn't hold for better prices now. So no idea why I did that, but that is a huge regret, obviously, because I missed out on hundreds of dollars. Real bad right there. Another real bad SB. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get sweaty right now because this one's not a good one. I sold a pair of Diamond Supply Co. Tiffany Dunks, man. One of my most favorite shoes of all time. Size 9.5 in 2017, and I sold it for 400 bucks. The damage is going to be bad for this one. I already know. I shouldn't have sold this because I love this shoe so much and I knew it was going to go crazy. It was already going crazy. Size 9.5. Bryson, drum roll. Oh, what? When did these blow up to this price? Oh, most of the shoes I sell used, they're in super immaculate condition. So a dead stock pair is going for $3,700 now. I sold my used pair for $400. The highest bid is $2,800, and that means I probably could have sold this used pair for at least $2,000. I'm assuming at least $2,000 because I only keep nicely like worn sneakers. I don't try to buy like the most beater kind of things unless it came in a beater box. But I know this one, I'm pretty sure I bought like secondhand off of GOAT and then I flipped it for more money. But if I held, I probably could have made $1,600 more, guys. Like, oh, this one hurts. And this one is a brand new one too. So we sold a pair of purple pigeons in a brand new purple pigeons, size 10 for a whopping price of 250 bucks, which at the time, you know, 250 bucks, that sounds pretty good for SBs in 2017. That's a good deal, right? And now purple pigeons, dead stock, are going for... Again, guys, I did not check these prices prior to filming this video. I just knew that I was gonna get hurt and I wanted you guys to see my live reactions. Yeah, they're going for $2,000 now. Highest bid is $1,350. I sold mine for 250 bucks. I left over $1,000 on the table on that one. That hurts me. That hurts me real bad. You guys want to see me cry? It might happen. I'm getting very, very close. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's scaring me, guys. It's scaring me. I don't like this. Okay, so Jordan 1 breads. I gotta tell you guys this cool story. I was actually, when I first started getting into shoes, a Flight 23 opened up in Waikiki over here, and at the time, Hawaii didn't really know what a Flight 23 was. I'm sure there was a couple guys that knew, but for the most part, Flight 23 was kind of foreign, and most of the local guys don't really have a need to go to Waikiki, so it was kind of like hush-hush. Anyway, I went over there when I was just getting into sneakers, and I found out that they were like grand opening sale, right? So they had shoes on the shelves. They were selling Jordan 1 breads, and they were also selling Jordan 1 reverse shattered backboards over there. These were hanging on the shelf now, guys. These were sitting on the shelf. Like literally, like if you went into a Foot Locker and you looked on the shelves, if you saw a Jordan 1 bread or a reverse shattered backboard, you guys would freak out. I walked in there not knowing what the heck was going on. Hindsight is 2020. I should have bought all of the stock in there. I should have bought everything. However, I think I bought like 6 pairs or something of that. Like I bought a couple youth sizes and I bought a couple men's sizes and walked out and I was like, okay, cool. I'll flip these for money right now, make some quick bucks. Bad move, Bryson, bad move, because I sold those back in 2018, which was a bad move because I sold this pair of Jordan 1 breads, size 11, for 366 bucks. When they're going for now, they're going for 850. So this was not as bad. That's not as bad. It was $500 difference or so. So not as bad, right? But the problem is that I had multiple of these pairs, guys, multiple Jordan 1s. And so look, if you guys look at this is some of my biggest mistakes. Like I told you guys can see it over here. I sold 3 pairs of reverse shattered backboards in 2016, like literally like the next day after I bought these things. Such a stupid mistake because I sold them for 230, 235, 240, and 270 for a pair of Bands. We already saw how much the Bands are going for. That was a mistake. Let's check out RSBB, reverse shattered backboard. Yeah, this is gonna, oh man. Okay, these shot up quite a bit because now they're going for $1,100. Last sale was $1,000. I sold 3 of them, 3 pairs, quick flip, for 230 bucks. So I left literally, that's $2,000 worth of money in 3 shoes that I could have had if I held for essentially 3 years. I sold these in December 2016, man. So 3 years, I would have made $2,000 more. That's the potential of holding sneakers. That's the potential of holding sneakers right there. That is heartbreak. That is heartbreaking to me. Oh no, dude, this was a regret. I remember selling this one. I don't know why I sold this. So I had a pair of Jordan 1 Chicagos, guys. You already know this is gonna be bad. Jordan 1 Chicagos, and it wasn't the 2013 version. It was the 2015, the one that everybody wants, right? So I sold a pair of Jordan 1 Chicagos for a whopping price. It was used, whatever. I sold it for 302 bucks. Now that same shoe in a size 10, dead stock, they're going for 1,700, or the bid is 1,500, and that one was in immaculate condition. So I could probably sell that used pair now for like probably like 12 or 1,300 bucks. So I lost out on another grand right there. The Last Dance documentary messed me up on that one big time, because that is insane. That's really messed up. And then these right here, these were both just really like weird errors that I made. Like, I knew that these were a good hold, and I'm not sure why I sold them. And I sold them just last year. This is the problem. Like, you guys seen like my mistakes that I made like 3 years ago in 2017 or 4 years in 2016, but I'm still making mistakes to this day, guys. Like, I literally sold these back in 2019, July. So about a year ago. I sold them a year ago. And I sold both of these Unions. I sold the blue ones for 1,080. Sold the black toes for 970. Oh man. The black toes now are going for 2 grand. I left $1,000 on the table. In 1 year, they raised $1,000. And then for the other one, this one is also going for 2,000. So I left $1,000 on the table for that. So I lost 2,000 in a span of 1 year because I didn't hold those two. Literally 1 year, both of those shot up a grand. And I already knew it. It was a Jordan 1 Union LA collab. Like, it's a good shoe. I have 2 of them still that I wear, but those 2 were on ice, and I sold them because I was thinking these aren't gonna really move anymore. But Jordan 1s move. That's the biggest thing that I've learned from watching all of these regrets and stuff. And we'll end it on this one. This was just 2 years ago, guys. I should have trusted what was real, because I sold an off-white University Jordan 1 in a size 10.5 for a whopping 770 bucks. 770. And it's now going for essentially 2 grand. So in 2 years, I left $1,200 on the table. These are the problems, man. These are the problems. Trust Jordan 1s. People like ask me all the time, like, how do I cop hype sneakers and stuff, bro? Like, think about it. If you were the guy on the other end of those sales that I made, if you were the other guy on the end of like the Jordan 1 breads and the reverse shattered backboards, you bought those shoes for like 250 bucks. You didn't get it on release day. You didn't use bots. You went to a sneaker app and you bought it straight up, and you held it. If you held it for 3 years, you would have made thousands of dollars. Like, people ask me all the time, how do I cop these hype shoes? Bro, go to the app or go to your local Facebook group after a drop, buy up the supply. Like, literally buy up the supply and just hold it. If you guys can afford to hold it, then you guys will make money. There's so much regrets that I have, but these regrets are learning experiences, right? Like, I look back on this stuff and now I know, like, be patient. I tell all of you guys in the videos all the time, be patient when you guys are selling sneakers, and I couldn't take my own advice. Maybe I needed cash at the time to buy more mystery boxes, I don't know. But looking at all of these numbers and stuff, I probably put a grand total somewhere on the screen of how much I ended up losing, so you guys to see, like, literally, this is how much money I left in there. Big regrets over here from Untied Hawaii, but we learned, and it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you guys love this content. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoots!